All right, hi yogis. I just posted that I'm gonna do this class of yin because your girl is tired. And I just need a little bit of that deep breaths. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I haven't heard anything from anyone about the timing of classes, so I'm just gonna assume that it's cool. It is a lot more convenient for me to do them earlier right now, just with all this stuff that I have going on. So I'm just trying to make the most of my time. So yeah, if you do have any qualms, just holler, let me know. But today's class is definitely going to be chill, beginner level. My body's really tired from yesterday's class and painting and yeah. So just gonna come to a comfortable seat and close your eyes, and let's just begin as we do each class by bringing our focus to our breath. Deeply inhaling and visualizing the breath going down the spine, swirling around, and then exhaling, going back up the spine, bringing you into alignment, lifting your crown. So the focus today is on the spine. So we'll be doing a little bit of twisting. And just some deep breathing. So maybe holding some asanas for a bit longer, just with some deeper breath. But again, it will be beginner asanas, and just know that anytime you're feeling overwhelmed or like it's too much, then come back to your seat or come back to Balasana, come back to your breath, and then return when you're ready. Always listening to your body. Let's take 3 deep breaths here, setting up our intention. Whatever it is that you want to cultivate and create today with your flow, with your energy. Bring that here to this space, to this breath, to each and every movement. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands, bowing to yourself in devotion to your practice, in devotion to your intention. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, slowly lift the head, rub the hands together. And when your hands are nice and warm, bring them over your closed eyes. Blink the eyes open, release the hands, give yourself a little love, a little massage. So make sure that you've got a pillow nearby for our second half of class, for our yin, just for that added support. Okay, so I'm gonna get my music going here. And I know that yoga always gives me the energy that I need, so that's where my intention's gonna be. What's going on? Is to just go with the flow. Okay, so come to a comfortable seat, and let's come into a swastika asana. So you're gonna bring the right foot in front of the left foot, so that everything is equally touching the ground. Okay? Then you're gonna bring your hands to your knees, fingers facing towards one another. And we're just gonna make small circles of the body. If you want to close your eyes so you can feel the movement, that's fine. Or if you want your eyes open, it's up to you. But we're just going to make these circles and start making them bigger and wider so that you're going all the way forward, but make sure that your sit bones are staying planted. And then stop where you are and switch directions. Go the other way. And this time we're going to go from wider and bigger circles into that smaller and more subtle movement. Good. Come back to stillness in your seat. Inhale, we're going to lift the arms high. Bring your hands together, and from here you're going to use your core to bring your feet together to come into your Asana. You can move around to make sure that your sit bones are rooted. And with your arms lifted, just begin to flap your butterfly wings up and down. Okay, bring your hands down to your knees just like we did before. And we're just gonna slowly push those knees towards the earth. So you're pushing your knees down with your hands, but then when you're coming up, you're lifting them up. So we're still doing that same butterfly wing movement, but with a little added pressure from the hands. Just getting those hips nice and open. Good. One more. Good. From here, we're just going to keep the right leg where it is. Extend the left leg out. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Twist yourself so that your hips are aligned and both your sit bones are rooted. Really important. And we're going to go for that side body, lower back stretch. So bring your left arm, either on top of your left leg or to the inside. The more advanced is to the inside. So if you want to go further, you come here. If you want to just take it easy, if this is maybe your first time doing this, go ahead and start with your arm on top of your leg. So if your arm is on the inside, you're going to simultaneously push your arm into your leg as you push your leg into your arm so that you're opening that left shoulder. Either way, you're going to, wherever your arm is, inhale, lift that right arm high, and then exhale, reach towards your toes. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Don't move any other part of your body except for that right arm. Exhale, reach towards your toes. One more time. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, twist and reach for your toes. If you can grab them, great. Just make sure that your chest is staying open towards the ceiling and you're not turning in to get that grab. What's more important than the grab here is just that stretching that you're feeling in your right side back. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more breath here, breathing into the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise. First, bring that right hand up and back, and then slowly come up to your seat. Why is my music not playing? Okay. And then from here, we'll switch our feet. So extend the right leg and bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Again, grab for those right toes with your opposite hand so that you can find your alignment in the seat. What's going on? Don't know why my music isn't playing. Okay, but let's set up for our side stretch. So if you stacked your arm on top of your leg on the left side, make sure you do the same on this side, on our right side. And if you went for the inside of the leg, make sure that you do the same. You always want to find that balance on both sides. All right, so if your arm is on the inside, again, you want to be pushing your arm into your leg and pushing your leg into your arm. Okay. Inhale, lift that left arm high. And exhale, reach towards your right toes. Make sure that those toes are flexed. Remember, your chest and your heart are open towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, fold forward towards the toes. One more time, inhale, rising. Exhale, floating down to the toes. If you can grab them, great. If not, no worries. Just breathe into your left side back. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Good. One more in through the nose. And out. Inhale, slowly lift that left arm high. Rise up. Come up to your seat. And let's come onto our knees, coming into a Japanese pose. So sitting on your knees together, or sitting on your heels, knees together. Inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, bring that right hand down to your fingertips on your right side, and then stretch over with the left. Make sure you're pushing both of your hips into, or both of your sit bones into your heels here, and look up towards the ceiling. Nice little side body stretch. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, rise. Bring both of your hands high. Exhale, bring the left hand onto your spider tip fingers on the left side, and right hand goes up and over. You can plant that left hand if you want to go further. You can maybe even come down to your, I don't even know if I could go down there, forearm. Nope. But you have to make sure that both of your sit bones are still planted. So if they lift, that means you need to come up a little bit. Listen to your body. Good. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale, bring both of your arms high. Exhale, grab right knee with your left hand and then twist behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, breathe into that straightness of your spine, that alignment of your spine. Exhale, breathe out, look deeper over that right shoulder, go deeper into your twist. Inhale, come back to center, arms come high. Exhale, grab your left knee with your right arm and twist, look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper into your twist. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms come high. Come on to your knees. And then bring your hands down. Coming into your tabletop. We can't do a spine class without our cat-cow. It's like the most amazing feeling on the spine. Okay, so find your alignment. Always knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And we're gonna flow through 4 cat-cows. Inhaling, rolling the shoulders back, dropping the belly, opening the heart, and looking up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, curling in, navel to spine, making your way up the spine, then your chin comes to your chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 2 more. Inhale, open, take your time. Feel the movement rising, the prana rising through you. Exhale, curl in. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to your neutral spine. Go ahead and tuck your, actually before we tuck our toes, let's untuck our toes and just kick it out for a second. Okay, come stillness, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips come high, Parvatasana. Take a breath with your intention, in through the nose, and out through the nose. Look forward, step forward, feet meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Padhatasana. Release the hands. Bring the arms on either side of the head. Interlace the thumbs. Inhale. Rise all the way up to standing. Exhale. Bring the thumbs down the midline, heart center, Balasana. So because this is our beginner class, I'm just going to flow through a traditional sun salutation, Surya Namaskara. And then we'll do some basic foundation poses until I get class. So let's start with our Pranayama, our Namaste pose, our place of intention. Our hands are here, where our left and our right meet. From here, you're going to interlace the thumbs. Keep the hands pressed firmly against one another. Inhale, straighten the arms and lift them up above your head. And then open up to the ceiling. Pushing your hips forward. Inhale for Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Release your grip. Grab the backside of your calves. And then pull yourself forward into your Padhatasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Release the fingertips in front of you. Create a tabletop with your spine. Exhale, forward fold, Padhatasana. Then plant your hands on either side of your feet. And because we're doing the right, or the sun side, we're gonna do our right side. So step back with that right foot. Ashwa Sanchalasana. A 90-degree bend in your front knee. Back leg is strong and engaged on your toe mounds, but always option to drop down to your back knee if you need some added support. Your palms are flat on the mat on either side of that left foot, and roll the shoulders back and look forward for your horse riding pose. Breath in and breath out. Step back, come into your Parvatasana. Take a breath in. Exhale to go through our first flow, first vinyasa, traditional knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara, straighten the legs out. Bring the feet together to create the tail of the snake. Forehead down, exhaling everything out. Then inhaling, rising slowly and intentionally. Bhujangasana. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes, come into a high plank, and then bring your hips high for your Parvatasana. Continue with your sun energy, so focus on your right side. Step forward, your right foot comes in between your hands at the top of your space. Again, planting those hands, always option to drop down to your back knee or to keep it strong and lifted and engaged. Look forward, breath in and breath out. Again, breath in, breath out, step forward, left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, grab the back of your calves. If you can't quite get into your forward fold where you're fully hugging yourself, bend your knees as much as you need so that you feel a release in your lower back. Good, release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your head between your arms. Bring your hands together, interlace those thumbs once again, and slowly rise up, all the way up into your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, thumbs down the midline, elbows come to touch, hands at heart center, Pranamasana. I already feel like it's giving me a little bit more energy. Let's flow through that one more time, and I'm just gonna add a little twist for the spine since that is our focus today. All right, so you guys know where to go. Always start with your hands at your heart. Inhale, lifting high, come into your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, fold forward, grab for the back of your legs, Padhatasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. Remember, right foot goes behind you. Ashwasanchalasana, horse riding pose. Looking forward. Here's where we're gonna add our twist. So let's start with that back knee dropped. Keep your toes tucked in case you do want to rise up and give yourself a little bit of a challenge. Keep that right hand planted on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Option to go for a half bind here, tucking that left hand underneath the right hip, and then option to lift off with that back knee to bring some balance into your twist. Or to keep that left arm high and trying to reach it behind you so you're really squeezing and engaging your core as you're holding this twist. One more breath in. And out. Go ahead and drop your back knee down if it's not already there. Plant that left hand on the other side of your left foot. Good. Tuck those back toes. Step back, come into your Parvatasana mountain. Take a deep breath in. Get into the flow. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara. Straighten up, rise up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down. Push yourself up into your Parvatasana once again. And stay focusing on that right side. Step forward. Right foot comes in between your hands. Remember, we're going to take one breath in our Ashwa, and then we'll drop down to that back knee. So take a breath in. Exhale, drop that back knee down. Left hand stays planted this time. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Option to lift that back leg and to go for your half bind, or to just keep that arm open and that back knee down. Whatever feels good to you, whatever is suiting you and your intention for your flow today. Remembering that when we breathe and when we move, we cultivate and create energy. So where are you sending it today? Good, unwind. If you're in your bind, drop down to that back knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to frame your front foot. Tuck those back toes, lift your back knee, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Padhatasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Then just drop the head so that it flows between your arms. Interlace your thumbs. Inhale, rise all the way up into your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, hands down, heart center, Pranamasana. Beautiful. Beautiful. Inhale, bring those arms high. Exhale, let your fingertips float down to your hips. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Keep your left hand on your left hip and slowly walk it down. Make sure that you're pushing your feet evenly into the mat so you're not lifting that right foot up, but you're just getting a really nice side body stretch. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, lift left arm high. And exhale, walk your left fingertips down your, right fingertips down your right leg, and left arm is high above you. Feel that side body stretch. Weight evenly distributed in both the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Bring both of your hands down to your hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Go ahead and interlace those fingers behind your back. Let's roll the shoulders back, open the heart towards the ceiling, and then exhale, fold forward. Let those hands hang heavy over your head. Oh, that feels good. Make sure you're letting your head hang heavy here. Shaking it yes, shaking it no. Making small circles. Good, bring your hands back down to your lower back. Inhale, release those fingertips down in front of you, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands and step back, come into your Parvatasana mountain pose. Make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide for your mountain so that you've got a lot of foundation here. You've got a lot of foundational strength and structure. So then we're gonna walk our feet about 1 foot, not as in 12 inches, but as in how big your foot is, forward. So you're shortening your stance. And we're gonna go for a twisted mountain, Paravita Parvatasana. So you're gonna move that left hand just about 1 inch closer to your center. And then you're gonna grab your left calf with your right hand. And then bend your right elbow and pull yourself underneath that left armpit. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale, come back to your center. Switch your hands back to their regular base and then move the right hand 1 inch back to the center. And then grab the right ankle or the right calf with the left hand. Bend that left elbow and pull yourself underneath your right armpit. Inhale. And exhale, go deeper into your twist. Good. Inhale, unwind. Bring your hands back to level and bring your feet back to where they would be for your regular Parvatasana. To check your alignment, just hinge forward, come into a high plank, and see if your wrists line up underneath your shoulders. And then bring your hips high. And if not, don't move while you're in your high plank. Come back to your Parvatasana and then move. Maybe you needed to move back 1 inch or forward 1 inch. And then hinge forward, find your high plank, and find your alignment. What is happening with my music? All right, so we are in our Parvatasana mountain pose. Bring both of your feet to touch to the center of your space, giving you that balance. Inhale, lift the left leg, right leg, good, land behind you. Bend your right knee and open that right hip towards the right side of your space. Inhale, extend right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, hinge forward, and place that right foot in between your hands for your Ashwasanchalasana. Good. Let's drop down to our back knee. Untuck those toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, and then lift the arms high. Interlace the thumbs just like we did for our Ardha Chandrasana. And then, so we're going into Anjaneyasana. You're gonna push your knee forward So it comes to about a 45-degree angle, and then you're gonna find this crescent shape with your body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Bring your, left elbow to the outside of your right knee and push it into your right knee. Bring your right hand on top so that your hands come to prayer. And we're just getting a nice twist here. If you want to take this further, you can tuck those toes and lift your back knee. But remember, this is beginner level, so if you want, stay here and just focus on the twist in your spine. Don't even worry about the balancing. We're gonna worry about the balancing in our yin class, don't worry. Not physically, but. Breath in and breath out. Good. Lift those arms high. Tuck your back toes if they're not already tucked, and then rise up, come into your crescent lunge. So you've got a 90-degree bend. Oh my God, you guys, my body is so tired. This is crazy. All right, bring a 90-degree bend into your front knee, and your arms are high, and your back toes are on your toe mounds. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna just plant that back foot at 45 degrees. So you still have that 90-degree bend in your front knee, and with a 45-degree angle in your back foot, you should be able to draw those two lines to parallel the short edge of your space. Arms are high for our Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. So we're just going through the core poses. Crescent lunge, Warrior 1, into our Warrior 2. So take a breath in and breath out, open up, switch your back foot to 90 degrees, and your arms come out on either side. Look over your forward facing hand. Inhale and exhale. Remember what I said, we're gonna come back to that deep breath. So we're gonna take 2 deep breaths here. Maybe closing your eyes and really feeling the stretch, feeling the flow here. In through the nose and out through the nose. One more. Beautiful. From here, let's just straighten that front leg out. Let's switch our back foot back to 45, just to give us a little bit of balance. Arms come high. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Place your hands down in front to frame that front foot. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, folding forward to come into that pyramid pose. Option to bring a twist into your pose. Just making sure that that back foot is at 45 degrees. You don't want to twist if your back foot is at 90. So in order to twist, we're going to plant that left hand on the inside of the right foot, and then inhale, lift that right arm high. And no worries if you don't want to go for your twist, just focus on finding that forward fold. Breathing into your lower back, wherever you are, whether it's in your twist or your regular pyramid pose. We're taking one more breath in. And out. Plant that hand down if it's not already there. Bend your front knee, then step back, come into your Parvatasana. Go through your flow, your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out, rise up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down. Find your way into your Parvatasana so we can go on to the other side. Okay, bring your feet together to find that stability. And let's all take a breath together. Come back to our intention. In through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, left leg behind you. Bend that left knee open to the left side of your space. Get in there. Good. Inhale, left leg straight. Exhale, knee to nose, hinge forward. Bring that foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Drop your back knee down, untuck your back toes, setting up for our Anjane Asana. Inhale, roll those shoulders back. Really nice. If you a good stretch for the shoulders is to just come into the first portion of this asana and try and touch the mat with your fingertips. I'm really not gonna be able to do it today. My body is so tired. Thumbs high. Again, interlacing those thumbs. Remember, pushing forward. Find that crescent shape with your body. Anjaneyasana. Good, one more breath in and out. Inhale, rise up. Tuck your back toes. Find your twist, so bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Oh yeah, good pops. Bring the left hand on top of the right hand and then push the elbow into the knee, push the knee into the elbow. Get your twist with your prayer hands. Option to lift that back knee if you want to, or to keep it planted. Your choice. We're focusing on the spine. We're focusing on that twist. Especially for anyone like me who's working an office job and you're sitting in a chair at a computer for 8 hours, your spine needs a little love. One more breath. Good, drop that back knee down if it's not already there. Lift your arms high, tuck those back toes if they're not already tucked, and then rise up into your crescent lunge. Remember, 90-degree bend in your front knee, back leg is strong and engaged and balanced on your toe mounds. Your arms come high. Inhale. Exhale, plant your back foot at 45 degrees. So draw those lines with your hips and find that 90-degree bend in your front knee if it's not already there. Arms come high, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. 2 deep, thoughtful, intentional breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Shan, come down and practice with me. If you're watching. One more inhale. And exhale, open up, give into the flow of turning your warrior one into your warrior two. It's really delicate and feels really pretty if you put that intention into the movement, into the exchange. So from warrior one, from 45 degrees in the back foot and arms high, you slide left arm forward, right arm behind you, twisting on your toe mounds, and then coming onto a 90-degree angle with that back foot. Really nice. Look over your forward-facing hand. We're gonna take 2 deep breaths here. Remembering that you are a warrior of light, a warrior of love, and whatever intention you have. You are capable of creating. One more breath in and out. Go ahead and straighten that front leg out just for stability's sake, and then switch your back foot to 45 degrees. I think it's easier with the knee not bent, but it's up to you. It's your choice. Bring those arms high. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your spine straight so you're not just hunching over. There's lots of alignment here. So keep your spine straight, fold forward for your pyramid pose, bringing your hands to frame that front foot. Option to stay here and work on getting towards that hugging state. Sorry, a little self-love never hurt nobody. Or going for your twist, keeping that right hand planted on the inside of the left foot and then lifting that left arm high. Good, wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. I paint all over me. Oh my goodness. Exhale, bring that left hand down to frame your front foot if it's not already there. Bend your front knee, step back, come into your mountain pose, Parvatasana, and go through our last flow, our last vinyasa, so we can enter into our yin portion of class. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara, straighten the legs out so that the hands come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Good. Go ahead and push yourself up to sitting on your knees for our Japanese pose, just like we did at the beginning of our practice. And grab yourself a pillow so we can do our yin. I do feel a little bit more energized, but intuitively this is what my body was asking for, so I'm gonna still listen to it. If you guys can bring yourselves near a wall, we're gonna end with legs up the wall. It's one of the most beneficial asanas in yoga, so just so you know. But first, we're gonna come into a supported Balasana. So go ahead and grab your pillow, lay it in front of you. If you have 2 pillows, go ahead and stack them on top of one another. And bring your knees wide as the edges of your mat. Make sure that your big toes are touching. Hands come on either side of your pillow. Roll your shoulders back. So it kind of looks like we're going into a lion pose here. Take a breath in, and then exhale, slide those arms forward and rest on your pillow. Let's start with the left ear down. So we're still doing our intention, or our focus of the spine, of twisting the spine. So from here, you're gonna keep your left arm extended, your left ear is down to your pillow, and then you're gonna wrap your right arm behind you and go for a bind. If you can tuck your fingers in between your left thigh and your upper body. If not, you can just rest that right hand on your lower back. And we're gonna take 5 deep breaths here. 4 deep breaths here. 4 breaths for the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. Whatever your intention is, I'm sure in one way or another, it encompasses love. Love of self, love of others. 2 more breaths here. So let's just use this child's pose to tap into that love. Unwind with your bind. Bring that right arm out on the other side of your pillow. Lift your head, chin to the pillow for a minute. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your right ear down to the mat. Left arm comes behind you and go for that bind. Breathe into the spine. Release from the spine any tensions, any negativities. So I just realized here, because I lifted up to tuck my hand, that my hips lifted. So if that's the case for you, make sure that you're pushing your hips into your heels. You want to be getting a hip opener here. Take 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Unwind, extend, left arm out, chin down to your pillow. And then walk your fingertips forward while pushing your hips back. Good. Bring your hands flat onto the mat and then walk your hands towards your body. Come up to a seat. This is not the song I want. Ooh. All right. So, I don't know how the time has already gone by so fast, but we're gonna do a supported supine twist into our legs up the wall. So go ahead and keep your pillow nearby. We're gonna come onto our backs. Sorry, my contacts got a little jacked there. Okay, so come onto your back. We'll bring the pillow to the left hip, to the side of the left hip. And if you don't want to use the pillow, no worries, you don't have to. It's just for some added support since we are going to hold it for a bit longer than we typically would. That's the name of the game with yin. So, inhale, bend that right knee. Interlace your fingers over the right knee. Pull the right knee towards your right armpit. Flex both of your toes towards your face. And let's just take 2 breaths here, breathing into that opening in the hip before we go for our twist. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more inhale. Exhale, push over for your supine twist, right knee to left side body. Look over the right shoulder. Oh, yes. I wonder if you guys could hear that. That was insane. I knew I needed it. All right. So look over that right shoulder and push your shoulder into the mat. While you can also, with your left hand, you can pull your hip so you're really stretching your spine out, or you can just relax, remembering it's yin. Here for 4 deep, rooted breaths. So if you guys watched the chakra video that I posted, you know the location of the first 2 chakras, and maybe you know the location of all of them, but they're actually all along the spine. So if you are feeling any disalignment, or you're just feeling out of whack, check in with your spine. Give yourself a couple twists with some deep breaths and see if that brings you back to your center. One more breath here. Good. Just release with your hands. Bring your hands to goalpost, and I want you to engage your core and just bring that right knee back to your center. Good. Extend it out. And just take a minute to feel the difference on the right side compared to the left side before we twist that side. Do you feel more open? Does it feel a bit longer because you stretched it out? You released any tightness or tension? All right, let's do the other side. So go ahead and grab your pillow and bring it to your newly stretched out right hip. And let's do the other side. Inhale. Interlace the fingers over top of your left knee. Flex both of your toes. Pull the left knee towards the left armpit. Breathe 2 breaths here. In through the nose. And out. In. And exhale. Always pair your exhale with your twist. Left knee goes over to right side body. Deep breaths here. Triyaha. Two. Duaha. Last breath, Ekaha, in through the nose and out through the nose. Again, we're going to release our arms, goalpost our arms, engage your core to bring that left knee back to your center. Bring the right knee to meet it. Give yourself a quick hug. And let's find our way towards a wall so we can do legs up the wall. I'm just gonna use this one, I think is the best for me. Use your pillow and put it flush against the wall. And then that's where your hips are gonna go. So then you're gonna sit against the wall on top of your pillow with one of your hips touching the wall. Then you're gonna come onto the opposite forearm and swivel, you're gonna come on both forearms and then swivel around, pick up your legs and bring yourself onto the wall. You might have to shimmy a little bit to get there. Oh my gosh, I always forget how much I love this pose, especially with a pillow underneath so your hips are a little bit lifted. Get a nice little release in the lower back. So, I want to give you a couple of options. We can just go with traditional legs up the wall, or if you want to work on subtly opening those hips, you can widen your legs with your feet flexed as if you're could stamp on the ceiling and just breathe here. Or you can go for traditional. Whatever feels better to you, whatever's gonna help you come into that relaxation for your yin. And we're gonna take 7 breaths here. We did all the twisting in the spine, so let's take 1 breath for each chakra and feel that alignment. Oh, 8 breaths, sorry. Close the eyes. Hands are wherever they're comfortable, maybe on your belly, maybe extended behind you so that you're getting a nice stretch. 7 more breaths. Six. 5. 4 deep breaths here. Feeling all the benefits of this pose. The benefits of this practice. And visualizing your intention as truth for 3 more breaths. Exhale. 2 more. If you did go for the wider stance, go ahead and begin to bring your legs back up the wall for your traditional. And all together we'll bring our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly. And we'll take a deep inhale through the nose and a full exhale through the mouth. One more time, in and out. Good. Slowly begin to come down from the wall. Unless you want to stay for legs up the wall for our Shavasana, it's up to you. If we were teaching if I was teaching in a studio, I would definitely give you that option. So I want to give you that option still. This pose has like magical benefits for me, so I totally understand if you want to stay in it or if you want to slowly lower down and come onto your back for our final Shavasana. I'll give you a second to find your asana, and wherever you do land, whether that is in legs at the wall or in Ritasana or Shavasana, Ritasana is another name for Shavasana that I learned. I want you to keep that left hand on your heart for receiving love, and then that right hand on your belly so that you're channeling and giving yourself this circulation of love as you rest in this pose. So whichever asana you choose, find your hand placement. If you want to keep your hands open, always an option. It's up to you. Close the eyes. Bring your focus to your breath. In through the nose and out through the nose.
Man, it's just the way you do it when you move so swiftly. Vibing out to you and making me do your man. Smoking out the way I feel emotion. Emotion, so good, it's so bad, it's so bad, it's on you. I'm wishing at the end of June. Closing my shroud in my vision go clearly. Can't see ahead if I'm fine when I leave me. What is the saying when you should let go? What is so impossible?
Bring your focus back to your breath, back to the visual of the circulating love between your left and your right hand, from your heart to your belly to your sacral and your roots. Breathe into this circulation and feel it moving to the spine. Slithering up the spine from the roots, making your way past all of the energy centers, swirling around with this love, and coming up to the crown. Feeling this alignment of your higher self with the entire universe. Deep breath in and out. Next breath, slowly remove the hands from their placement. Bring them down to your sides and begin to wiggle the fingers. Allow that movement to come to the toes. Make small circles with the ankles and the wrists. And on your next inhale, lift the arms high above the head, stretching and opening every fiber, every inch of your being. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Push your palms up towards the ceiling and then pull over to one side. Come back to center and pull over to the other. Come back to center and let's get that final body stretch. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Slowly make your way over to one side of your space or the other. Returning to the small ball, this womb-like position. Taking a breath here. In through the nose. And out through the mouth, slowly rising, coming up to your seat. Whatever seat's comfortable to you. And let's find those small circles once again. So keeping the eyes closed, bring your hands to your knees and just begin to make a big circle, starting out big and coming back to stillness. So dipping those shoulders low, stop, reverse, go the other way, and then come all the way back, spiraling into stillness with a straight spine. Bringing your hands to heart center. And we'll close our practice with one Om. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your hands, bowing to yourself in devotion to your practice, in devotion to your intention. Deep breath in and out. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center. The light in me truly recognizes, honors, ignites, but most importantly, reflects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another class. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am truly exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, yesterday really took it out of me. So I will keep you posted, but I kind of have a lot of preparing to do for my camping trip this weekend, so I might post a class tomorrow rather than doing a live one, but I'll keep you posted as always. But yeah, if you haven't yet, please watch the chakra video so that we can talk about it next week. I'll set up a discussion, and yeah, that's all from me now. I'm gonna go get a lot of stuff done, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Reach out if you need anything or if you have any questions, or bye.